Hey guys, we're going to recap on how to do approach nickel charts. So my experience last time was to use indicators. Right now, what I've done through the professional traders is to look at the chart naked and plotting zones and plotting support and resistance. There, once you have that in place, you can basically look into the market sessions to see when to enter based on the M30 as a pivot. So you're going to go to JPP, JPY, right? And basically need to remove all drawings. So as a reminder to myself, this is just for educational purpose. Basically look at the month. So what I'm using right now is tradingview.com. It's a TradingView app where you can have a lot of forex stocks and look at the candle chart. This is my layout, and basically if you go to the month, what I've learned is basically to draw zones. So if I go into this paintbrush and look into rectangle, basically my preference is to use the gray. So zones is basically an area where price rejected. So in the context of month, I like to do this style purple. Alright, just let me do some color coding here. Background maybe purple, roughly. Okay. So why I draw here, basically you can see that the price rejected. There's some kind of rejection. If you look left, possibly there's also other direction. So basically just going to move it something like this, or maybe the recent one is around here, the price rejected the month. So it's always about context, where was the last action occurs. So basically here a few months it rejected this area at 132. So wicks don't lie. Rakil usually draw something like this, where the price rejected basically around here. So he's going to label this as put here as N support. So this in the middle. Okay, right. Maybe put this as 14. Okay, so why support? Because the price rejected here. So naturally, when the price rejected, there should be a kind of a zone where it is going to. So the next point, basically, or next zone that it might be rejecting, you just take a look. Where is the most common point in the context of the month that the price rejected? So you can see, looking left, right, is the recent one. Looking left is around here. Where does the price reject? So here you can see that it's 149.50. The price reject somewhere around here. If you look left, possibly there are a few other rejections. So roughly you're just going to have a kind of a middle point here where the price reject, or where a rough zone. So zone may not be a direct, but is might be just the area where the price reject. Still enhancing on how to draw zone, but this is what I've learned. Okay, so here this MN resistance. MN is month resistance, and basically yeah. So we have two zones here. So we can extend out. Possibly if let's say it breaks, where is the next zone? The next zone possibly it will be around here, right? Or possibly the next zone will be around here. So again, zone is basically an area where the price rejected might be a support or resistance. It can be the support or resistance. Yep, so here you can see that it rejected around here. It's common point. So it may not be correct, but it's just a zone. Alright. Okay. Next one. Yeah. Basically, we can draw zones like that. Then once you settle the zone, rough zoning, you can go down to the weekly. Now, what happened here is for the day, week, and month, it may not happen instantaneously. It will take day, weeks, and months for the price to be realized. So you can see that the month is basically rejecting at 131.5093, and it goes up, right? So again, when you see this kind of chart, what I learned from market is to do storytelling. So what is the storytelling that it can happen? So looking at the month, it rejected at 131.6 is it 131, let's say 131.758, and it bounces up. So the most probable rejection might be for me. My analysis is at 148.669. It is still at the bullish trending. So if you go down for the week, yes, the week is at the bullish channeling up, right? But if you're looking left, there's a few rejection point here. You can see here at 141.319, 141.319, or potentially if it can continue up, it will respect 141.385, and the next target at 148.669. Now, if it really breaks, you need to look left to the next potential area that it can goes up, right? So you need to understand the storytelling, and also if let's say it rejects, what would possibly happen. So if it rejects here, maybe it created a resistance. It might retrace to 138.278, or possibly continuing down to 134.411, and possibly hitting the month support of 131.014. So you just need to do a bit of storytelling in terms of plotting the zone. So we did the month spot resistance, and we basically understanding the wick direction, wick as in WEEK, excuse me, the wick's direction, and understanding where is the potential rejection. So there's a few concepts here. There's a clean candle, but you also look at the left, there might be a rejection. That's why the price tried to go and respected this area. But the fact that there is candles, it have a reaction. Okay, so potentially it might still going to respect 144.745, possibly continue up, or the fact that it's a strong reaction here, it might goes down to retrace 138.445 to go up, or even if let's say the price action to denotes it goes down, it goes down. So understanding both long and short setup will facilitate you to execute the entry when the market session opens. Alright, so let's recap. We do draw the zone for the month, understanding the week's direction, and let's look at the day. Right, so what happened in the day, with respect to the day, for me usually I like to do another zone but a different coloring, where I denote upper and lower zone, right? So this is my reference. So what I do here is basically I type in maybe D1 support zone, right? So why I drew this, because notice here is this is the last price here, and the fact that there is a strong support here on the day. So not right now, the context on the day, the price tried to go down, it goes up, tried to go down, it goes up, and it still respect at maybe 138244 or even 13040. So it tries to break down, but it did not. It respected 138040, and it continued to goes up, right, respecting the week of 5th June at 139738, and it went lower, but it did not break the day zone, and it went up bullish, right? So the trick here is always look to the left. So look to the left is potentially clean candles up, right? But there was a rejection because of the week of 24th of February. There's this bearish week. That's why there's a rejection here. So what Monty said is quite true. Even though there's a clean candle to the left, but the candle before that presents a week. That's why this week at 24 February is causing a reaction on the 1st September at 142703 to go bearish. Now what can potentially happen here? If you can see that the day finished off at 140123, right? It can create a support here to go up, right? It might do a retrace and go up, or from here it create a new support to go up, because again my bias is going long, but again it depends on the price action when the market opens. So yes, so this is the D1 support zone, right? So usually for me, I'll draw a D1 resistance zone, right? So here the D1 resistance zone is effective here. It rejected. Just looking left. Okay, so to go up, it should break the D1 resistance zone, and to go up potentially to go, the first you respect is at 143327. Second price target is 144587. Then the third price target would be 146045. Before that, maybe we have put a runner to respect this week of 147941, and to respect the month resistance. So if my bias to use to go long, that will be my plan. Now if let's see if it goes short, it might do a retracement to this respecting the week of 140487, potentially even to respect the support of 138200 if there isn't the concept of retracement. But if it continues bearish, then we might just go even lower to 1354,746. So again, basically that's my plan. If it goes bearish, it's basically looks something like this. Irrespect here or even here, and once you break the day one support, it might just go down to 135.74. So basically that's how I draw the higher time frame zone, basically going from the month, drawing the month resistance, I denote it in a purple zone, right? Then going down to the week to understand the direction for the week, whether you're respecting the highs and the lows for the week with regards to the month. Then narrow down to the day, what happening on the day, plotting the day zone, D1 support zone, and D1 resistance zone. Now, once you settle the MWD, 1 week day zone, we move into the 4-hourly. Usually, what I'll do is basically creating only the recent 4-hour support resistance. So what I'm going to do, I do a different color coding, horizontally. So the last which it respected the 4-hour is here. So usually I put here as for H4 support. I leave it as orange. I like the color orange, star orange, yeah. And for the alignment, usually for the support I put the bottom. Okay, so we are in the context of 4-hourly. The last it created a support, H4 support here, and usually when the support there is a resistance, so that's where you know where the price is heading when the market open. So this one is at the 4-hour resistance, right? I put it at the top. Okay, so I'm still putting the H4 support. So if let's say price break this H4 support, where can the price potentially hit up to? Is at here for 1,475, right? So if it breaks, where is the next potential? If a strong breaks, it might go even higher on top of this, right? Resistance. But what's the range? The range is at maybe 10 pips only. And if it breaks the day's resistance, it might even go to 142,571. So the price is hovering at 141099. So if my potential bullish, right, it might go down to retrace to go up, and you know where to enter, when to exit. Okay, so again, looking left, basically looking left, I'm just seeing where is the potential. If you exit this week, it might just go even higher. Looking left. So when you look left, is at February, in the vicinity of February. So
it's 13 hours.
Here I want to H4 resistance and potentially going up to here, H4 resistance. So there's a lot of traffic here. You might see some more reaction here. And what I normally do is that looking for clean candles in H4. So when I plot this H4 resistance, I just going to type in here clean candle to the left. So if the price present me this opportunity, might be looking for clean candles to the left. Price target at first at 144061, then potentially going even higher to reach 144847. So that is what is going on in my thoughts. Okay, so if let's say it's going bearish, so the thought process is always looking at the recent candle to the left. So if it breaks the support And what is going to happen here is, if it breaks, most probably it goes to go down to 140110, right? Is that 4 hour? So yeah, it might just go down respecting these levels. So there's a bit of busy gulag area here. So even it goes down, it might respect 140079. A bit of so-called a lot of reaction here, but once it breaks lower down here, there's clean candle to the left, potentially hitting the first TP of 139009 and respecting the price of 138373. So the next I will do is, again, I'm just doing the bearish possibility. Actually I put here instead of support as weak. This will be the support, and the support here, and support here, and support here. Here, because looking left, there's clean candles, so always planning areas where it presents itself, and if it's break, it's going to go down to this level. So if I go here, always, even there's a clean candle here, the first reaction is the week before that has been created. So it's 138985, 138985. Looking at here, before we're respecting to, maybe I'm going to put here TP target. This will be at 138384. So what I put as 138384, if it continues bearish, it should respect the support of here 138384. So planning out where the price might happen both long and short will prep you when the market opens, and you know where the price will hit. Okay, for GBP, JPY, I just look at 1 hour for reference where the price is heading. But the key point pivot usually I'll do is at the 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes usually I'll draw blue. Usually I draw blue, then labeling this with M30 upper zone, and M30 lower zone. So when the market opens, roughly I'll know when to enter if the price broke this zone area. Okay, the M30 is a pivot where if the price broke the zone, then respecting the H4 resistance or support. So that's the gameplay. So if you notice these candles here, this candle here where it is moving up, I need to wait for another retracement at the M30. to see whether the price will continue bullish or bearish. So usually I'll enter during the pre-London or London market, or at the pre-New York or New York market. So if I were to denote here, it went bullish, possibly here I'll draw entity zone. So when it breaks, it will continue to the next stage for resistance. So potential of here 38-40 pips, take 10 pips, secure, and let the runners run. So here once I noted that it tries to break the H4 zone, but I noted that it went bullish for a good 6 pip before it went bearish. So you can take a look that it's a 54 potential 54 pip what I call range. So that's how I'm going to play about it, is to move your entity zone when the market happens. So H4 SNR is basically to denote the support resistance. So if I enter here, the price have a retracement around this area. So I may be having a 54 pip run before it goes 36.22 and it continues bearish to another 120. So I might be stopped around this area here, but if I continue a run, it might just go to another 120. So again, it is what it is, and basically, yeah, that's it. That's it from the 1 week day. Then setting the support resistance for H4 and entity zone when the price so-called happens, and sometimes I look at M15 to see whether to take impulse entry. That is still learning progress, and that's it. That's how we draw zoning in a high time frame to go down to entity as a pivot. And thank you for watching. See you guys on the next market analysis.